everyone, it's Meredith in Nashville, and today I'm going to show you how to make some basically healthy, egg-free cinnamon crumble muffins. We're having trouble getting sometimes all of our ingredients, so this is what you do if you want to make muffins and you don't have an egg. We're going to start by making our flaxseed egg. So what I've got here is a 1/3 cup of water, and I've got 2 tablespoons of flaxseed in here. Now you can buy them pre-ground. They're a little bit better if you grind them yourself. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay. So our flaxseed is now ground. And all you do is pop this into your water. And you're just gonna let that sit. And I find that if I do this first and just set it to the side, it is usually ready by the time I need it. Now we're gonna move on to making the crumble part. So for the crumble, I have 1/4 cup rolled oats. I have a 1/4 teaspoon of brown sugar, no, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, sorry. 1/4 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. You can do 1/4 teaspoon, but we like ours really cinnamony. So we're gonna pour those in there. And then we also have coconut oil. Now this is 1 tablespoon. Coconut oil is a solid, so you might have to do this in the microwave a little bit before you pour it in. I sometimes just put the tablespoon in there as a solid and then put the whole thing in the microwave. And it kind of heats up the brown sugar also. And then you just mix this guy together. And this is gonna go on top of your muffins when they're done. If you wanna save some calories, you can just cut this part out. But you get the oats and the fiber too, so, okay. Setting that to the side with our flaxseed egg. We then have a bowl here for mixing our flour. So we have 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. We have 3/4 cup of whole wheat flour. We have 1/2 cup of brown sugar. You can use light or dark. It's just the molasses in the brown that we want. And I like to mix my dry ingredients together first. And this is 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Mix these guys together before adding the wet ingredients. Now, if you have different flours, for a while we substituted almond flour because that's what we had. And it still tastes good, it still tasted fine. The muffins just fell a little bit when they came out of the oven, which we didn't mind. All of the muffins still got eaten. Okay, so after I've mixed together the dry, I'm going to add, oops, I did forget to add, this is another 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. So I'll mix that in. I'm going to add some milk next. Now we use non-dairy milk, which is a lot easier to find right now also. We have oat milk here, and this is about, it's almost a cup, not quite. It's about 3/4 of a cup. Thanks, babe. Pour it in there, a little bowl. And then vinegar, we use apple cider vinegar because it's just, I don't know, apple cider vinegar, everyone's got that, right? It's healthy. 1/2 tablespoon. This is the coconut oil again. This is a 1/4 cup, or 1/3 cup. I'm messing up my cups today, but that's okay. And then we mix all this together. And then we're gonna add our flaxseed egg. So this is where the egg comes in. I like to mix this a little bit first. And now our egg is nice and eggy. And don't worry if you have to scrape it out of there a little bit. It just plops out just like an egg. So I'm gonna mix this together, and then the next part is picking your muffin size. All right, so now you have your muffin mix and you have your crumble. The next thing to do is pick the size of your muffins. So you're gonna preheat your oven to 375. If you want small muffins, you can do this for 16 to 18 minutes. If you want larger muffins, it's 22 to 23 minutes, or when your toothpick comes out clean. So I'm gonna do large muffins today. So I have basically just greased this pan with a little bit of cooking spray. You can use muffin tins if you like, or any other kind of greaser that you like. I'm going to portion out my muffins, and then I will top with the crumble once I've got everything done. So once you've got your muffins pretty much evenly distributed in your tin, the next step is adding your crumble to the top, and it's literally just tossing it on here. I like to make sure that I have them all like covered first, and then I go back, and if there's any more, I'll redistribute. All right, so now we just stick the muffins in. Set our timer and wait. All right, timer just went off. Time to check and see if our muffins are done. Toothpick is clean. So pull them out, and I normally will let them cool for about 10 minutes before taking them off, but just to show you what they look like. Just gonna pull this one guy out. Nice crumbly, awesome muffin.